Welcome back to Financial Hunter. Today, we are going to unlock a powerful secret that transforms the slow crawl of wealth. Most people believe that compound interest is strictly a waiting game, requiring decades of patience to see any real results. They tell you to save a little bit every month and wait until you are too old to enjoy it. This traditional view is outdated and ignores the dynamic potential of modern financial tools available to the savvy investor today. We are here to challenge that conventional wisdom and introduce you to a concept we call compounding with pressure. This strategy is not about waiting for time to pass. It is about forcing your money to work much harder. Imagine if you could compress 30 years of traditional investment growth into just 5 or 10 years of focused effort. We will show you exactly how to switch lanes from the slow track to the fast track of wealth creation. The secret lies in changing how you perceive the relationship between time, frequency, and the intensity of your capital allocation. Most investors obsess over the time frame, but the real magic happens when you focus on the frequency of your returns. You must stop thinking in terms of annual returns and start thinking about monthly, weekly, or even daily compounding cycles. Waiting a whole year to reinvest your profits is like driving a sports car, but only shifting gears once an hour. To accelerate wealth, you need to increase the velocity of money, moving it through the investment cycle much more frequently. This is where the concept of compounding with pressure truly begins to separate the wealthy from the average middle-class investor. Think of your money as a river. If it sits still, it stagnates. But if it flows fast, it generates power. We need to identify financial instruments that allow for high-frequency reinvestment without exposing our capital to unmanageable levels of risk. Pressure creates diamonds, and pressure on your capital creates exponential growth when applied with discipline and the right strategy. Let us dive deeper into the mechanics of how shortening your reinvestment timeline dramatically shifts your financial destiny forever. The faster you can complete one full investment cycle, the sooner you can start the next one with a larger base. This requires a shift in strategy, moving away from passive hold strategies towards more active management of your capital allocation. Imagine if every dollar you earned created a child dollar, and that child immediately started working to support the family. That is the essence of frequency. You are not waiting for the end of the year to deploy your soldiers again. Now, let us discuss the specific tools and mindsets that make this rapid cycling of capital possible for you. Look for assets that pay out dividends or interest on a monthly basis, or trading strategies that settle profits weekly. The moment that profit hits your account, it must be immediately reinvested to keep the pressure on the compound curve. By shortening the cycle, you are effectively cheating time, achieving in 5 years what others might not achieve in 20. This intensity turns your portfolio into a high-performance engine rather than a dusty storage room for your hard-earned savings. Automation is key here. Use technology to ensure that reinvestment happens instantly without your manual intervention or delay. Each reinvestment creates a ripple effect, and when these ripples overlap, they create a wave of momentum for your wealth. You are securing your foothold at a higher level every single month. ensuring you never slide back to the start. Let us break down the 3 core factors that determine the speed of your financial growth. In this high-pressure model, first is frequent returns. You must prioritize investments that put cash back in your hands as often as possible. Avoid assets that lock your capital away for years without providing any cash flow to fuel your compounding. Second is consistent reinvestment. This is the discipline to put every single penny of profit back into the system immediately. You cannot treat your early profits as a reward to be spent. They are the seeds for your future forest. Third is intensity. You need assets with high growth potential, not safe havens that barely keep up with annual inflation. Safe investments preserve wealth, but intense investments build wealth. You need to balance your portfolio towards growth and speed. To understand this better, let us use a powerful metaphor: the snowball and the slope. Picture a snowy mountain. Most people are rolling their snowball on a flat road. It gets bigger, but it takes immense effort and time. Compounding with pressure is like finding a steep slope. Gravity and momentum take over, doing the hard work for you. The slope represents your frequency and intensity. The steeper the slope, the faster your wealth accumulates mass and velocity. Your goal as a financial hunter is not just to build a snowball, but to find the steepest slope possible. This requires courage. Steeper slopes can be scary, but they are the only way to achieve truly exponential financial results. However, this strategy demands something more than just intelligence. It demands absolute emotional discipline and control over your desires. When you start seeing monthly profits, the temptation to spend that extra cash on lifestyle upgrades will be overwhelming. You must resist this urge. Remember that money is not for you to eat. It is fuel for your engine. Every dollar you spend is a soldier you are firing from your army. Keep them in the fight to win. Living below your means while your means are expanding is the ultimate hack to accelerating this compounding process significantly. This is the principle of delayed gratification. You are sacrificing small pleasures today for absolute financial freedom in the near future. The beginning is always the hardest part. You push and push, but the wall of wealth seems barely to move. This is where most people quit. They do not see immediate massive results, so they return to the slow, safe path. You must understand the threshold. Compounding is deceptive. It looks flat for a long time before it suddenly explodes. You are currently on the runway. It feels like you are just driving, but you are actually building necessary momentum. Once you cross the threshold of critical mass, your returns will start to exceed your original contributions from your salary. That is the tipping point. That is the moment when your money becomes a better worker than you ever could be. From this point on, the growth becomes violent and unstoppable. Your wealth takes on a life of its own entirely. The small seeds you planted and protected have now become a self-sustaining ecosystem that provides shade and fruit for generations. This is the reward for the pressure you applied earlier. You compressed decades of effort into a few years of discipline. In the digital age, opportunities to apply this pressure are everywhere. From decentralized finance to automated algorithmic trading systems, the tools are available. The only missing variable is your willingness to adopt a new mindset and execute with precision. Are you ready to stop waiting and start hunting? Are you ready to apply pressure to your financial life today? Ask yourself, am I playing the slow game of the last century? Or am I playing the fast game of today? Clear the fog of traditional advice. Embrace the volatility, embrace the speed, and embrace the power of frequent compounding. The time to start is now. Every day you wait is a day of compound growth that you will never recover. Don't be like the hunter. Be patient when waiting for the opportunity, but be incredibly fast when it is time to strike. Let us review the strategy one last time. Shorten the cycle. Reinvest immediately, maintain intensity, and ignore the temptation to spend. Frequency is your engine. The more strokes the engine makes, the more power it generates to move you forward. Intensity is your fuel. High quality, high-octane investments prevent your engine from stalling or running inefficiently over time. Discipline is your steering wheel. Without it, all that speed and power will only drive you off a cliff faster. Combine these three elements, and you create a financial force that defies the normal laws of economic gravity. Financial freedom is not just about having money. It is about buying back your time while you are still young. You deserve to live life on your own terms, not chained to a desk waiting for a pension plan to mature. You now hold the combination to the lock. It is up to you to turn the dial and open the door. The road ahead is clear. There will be bumps, there will be challenges, but the destination is worth every struggle. Start today by auditing your investments. Are they slow and lazy, or are they fast, aggressive, and working hard? Make the switch. Move your capital to where it is treated with the urgency and respect that it truly deserves. Surround yourself with other hunters. Find a community that understands this speed, because the slow crowd will only drag you down. Ignore the skeptics who say it cannot be done. They are defending their own inaction, not protecting your financial future. Build your empire brick by brick, but lay those bricks with the speed and precision of a master builder. You have the map. You know the way out of the rat race. Do not hesitate at the corners. Time is the only resource you cannot earn back. Do not waste it on slow money strategies that do not serve you. Every second counts. Every dollar counts. Every decision you make today ripples out into your future financial reality. Harness the power of the compound wave. Let it lift you up rather than letting it drown you in debt. Eliminate the friction of bad debt that slows your snowball down. Clear the path for your wealth to roll freely. This is day one of your new life as a financial hunter. The prey is out there, waiting to be caught. Be agile, be focused, and most importantly, be hungry for the success that you know you are capable of achieving. The sun is rising on a new era of personal finance. Will you wake up and seize it, or keep sleeping? Take care of your health too, for you will need energy to manage the empire you are about to build. Balance your risk wisely. Speed is good, but reckless speed leads to crashes. Calculate every move with cold logic. This is a game of strategy. You are the Grandmaster of your own money. Play to win. Do not play to survive. Learn from the past, but live in the future. The principles of wealth remain, but the vehicles have changed drastically. Education is your best investment. Keep learning about new tools that can increase your frequency and intensity of returns. Stay curious. The market evolves every single day, and the financial hunter must evolve with it to stay ahead. Your small stream of income can become an ocean of wealth if you direct it properly and maintain the flow. Let your cup run over. Create enough wealth not just for yourself, but to help those around you as well. True wealth is the ability to give. When you have mastered the game, you can lift others up with you. Plant the seeds of pressure compounding today. Water them with discipline. Protect them with knowledge. Watch them grow. Seasons will change. Markets will fluctuate. But the math of compounding remains a constant truth you can rely on. Be the lighthouse for your family's financial future. Stand strong against the storms of economic uncertainty and lead the way. Teach these principles to your children. Do not let them inherit the slow mindset that held previous generations back. Rewrite your financial DNA. You are not destined to be poor or average. You have the power to change everything. Break the chains of monthly payments and interest rates working against you. Turn the tables and make interest work for you. The view from the top is spectacular. It is quiet, it is peaceful, and it is waiting for you to arrive. Keep climbing. Do not stop at the first milestone. The higher you go, the more the snowball effect accelerates. Keep your moral compass true. Wealth without integrity is empty. Build your fortune on a foundation of honest value. There is no feeling quite like the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial future is completely secure. We have given you the map, the vehicle, and the fuel. The driving is now up to you. Complete the puzzle of your life. Do not leave pieces missing because you were too afraid to take the necessary risks. Let us make a pact today. A pact to be smarter, faster, and more disciplined than we were yesterday. I believe in your ability to master this. You have the potential to be a legendary financial hunter. If this video sparked a fire in you, please hit that like button and share it with a fellow hunter. Thank you for watching Financial Hunter. Subscribe now to master your money, accelerate your growth, and hunt down financial freedom.